Hey, what's going on, folks? Welcome back to the Real Legend of Gaming, where you can get reviews and guides for your favorite games. And while we're on that subject, folks, I want to take a time out and just let you guys know that going forward, we're going to be announcing our reviews beforehand, right? A lot of times I just go to the Nintendo eShop, PlayStation Store, Xbox Live Marketplace, or the iOS App Store or the Google Play Store, right? I'm naming everything because, folks, you see me do reviews for like all types of games. But usually we go to those venues and we see what games come out on the release date. So now I want to plan a little bit better for the channel and also give you guys a heads up of what's coming in the future. So as of right now, because of course things get announced, randomly sometimes. But as of right now, for the month of August, I plan on doing reviews for the Banner Saga Trilogy, specifically number 3, right? Because I've played the other 2, and that is the newest of the trilogy, obviously. And also, towards the end of the month, I'll be doing Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate for the Nintendo Switch. Now, if you folks are unfamiliar with the games, I'm going to show you some trailers for each game. And right now, I'll just give you a quick little overview of both. So let's get into it, folks. Alright, folks, so for those of you who have never heard of the Banner Saga, I'll give you a quick summary, right? So just imagine Norse mythology, Vikings, then add in a little bit of flavor from Final Fantasy Tactics, Shining Force, Fire Emblem, and you got yourself the Banner Saga. So yes, it is a tactical turn-based RPG, and it also has an interactive storyline. So your decisions do matter in this game. So it has similarities to the Telltale games in that sense. And folks, if your characters die or if something happens to anybody in the story, trust and believe those decisions will carry forward into the next game, which will be Banner Saga 2 and 3. So what's great about the trilogy all releasing at once is that you can experience this whole entire Banner Saga story all one after the other instead of waiting in between for all of them to release, right? Because originally this game was a Kickstarter program and it got funding. It did very well. The second one did well, and now you have the third one releasing on multiple platforms, right? It's coming out on the PS4, it's coming out on the Xbox One, it's coming out on your mobile devices as it originally started, and it's also coming out on the Nintendo Switch. So folks, this is going to be pretty exciting, and I'm very happy to be covering this game next month. So in addition to the review and first impressions, there's a good possibility that I will also be doing guides for this game as well and best tips. But now that we spoke about Banner Saga, next going to the next game that we will be featuring on the Real Legend of Gaming, and that is Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate for the Nintendo Switch. So let's check that out. Alright, so folks, the next game is Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. Now, I myself have been playing Monster Hunter since 3 Ultimate on the Nintendo 3DS, and I've been a huge fan ever since. I got hooked on it immediately. It was recommended to me by a representative at the Nintendo store. And folks, the game is legit, right? I've had massive hunts, G-rank hunts, all that good stuff, all the carving and everything, right? Now, fast forward a little bit to 2018, and you got Monster Hunter World, which was a game that a lot of people experienced for the first time. And it was a phenomenon. It took over, and it is insanely popular. You see it all over Twitch. I mean, it's a sick game. And I play that as well, right? I've been putting in massive hours into that when I'm not, covering content on the channel. So when I heard that this was being announced for the Switch, it was a no-brainer. Because everything I love about Monster Hunter World, but there were a few things that I didn't like. And it is not anything wrong about the game per se, but it was a simple fact that I cannot hunt on the go. And that was something I loved about the 3DS versions, being able to hunt on a train, hunt on the way to work, hunt on a bus, hunt at a barbecue. Like anywhere I wanted to go, I could do a hunt. So now with the Switch, I'll be able to bring back that fun element that I enjoyed every time I was going for a gear set. Grinding for that armor, grinding for some palico gear, hunting new monsters, going for that G rank. It was exciting. Now, I just want to mention though, because I know again, there's a lot of first-time Monster Hunters that experience World. The game is different. You have to go into this series with an open mind because it has some functionalities that are completely different than Monster Hunter World. Like, for one, there is no running through, being chased by monsters through the entire map. Once you leave an area, you're going to hit a load screen, and then it'll load up to the next area. You know, that's just something that's a little different. Then being able to change your gear during the hunt, you don't have that option in Monster Hunter Generations either. So there's a few things that are a little bit different. However, I do feel that there's more missions in Monster Hunter Generations. There's more monsters. And again, you have G rank, which is like the ultimate symbol of the Master Hunter, right? You keep grinding until your Hunter rank level goes up to like 999 and then becomes a G rank. So, I mean, that's, to me, is very exciting. So, folks, that is it. So, again, in the month of August, as far as console games, we plan to do Banner Saga Trilogy and Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate towards the end of the month, carrying into September and most likely October too, because the game has tons of replay value. Now, as far as iOS and Android games, I'll do that on a weekly basis because it's really hard to tell what's releasing because some stuff just randomly drops. As much as I review and try to anticipate some of the items, let's say a beta does really, really well, the game will automatically decide to do a global launch. That kind of happened with Identity V. It was a soft launch, and then it did so well, and it got launched worldwide. Arena Valor, similar thing. It launches some countries, and some others it didn't. So, you know, it's very region-specific at times. And I do work hand-in-hand with some developers, and some I don't. So it's really hard to be like, all right, guys, this is coming out. So I play that by ear and release content every Thursday because that's when the App Store releases. And I'll continue to release anything from the PlayStation Network or the Switch eShop, you know, on the weekends like I've been doing. All right, so appreciate all the support, folks, and I do hope that you like this new style of bringing content to the channel and giving you guys updates, right? I want to do that more so that there's more involvement, and again, we're creating something special over here. So other than that, peace out, folks. Very excited for next month. I hope you guys are as well. In the comment section, let me know if these are titles that you're looking forward to as well, if you ever played them, or if there's something that I didn't mention that maybe you guys want me to check out. I'm more than willing to do that as well. All right, so peace out.